What's going on, guys? So today I wanted to show y'all a game that I just played in Blitz. The game starts out e4, e5, knight to f3, and knight to f6. Here my opponent decides to take the pawn, and instead of playing the normal Petrov, I play knight to c6. Here he takes my knight and we enter into the Stafford gambit. He plays knight to c3, immediately messing up, and I play bishop to c5. Here my opponent plays bishop to c4, and I play knight to g4, threatening to fork his queen and his rook. He castles, and now I have this move queen to h4, which threatens mate and re-threatens the fork on f2. My opponent decides to play h3, stopping mate, and now I play knight takes on f2, threatening his queen and threatening a discovered check with my knight anywhere I choose to move. And this is a completely winning position in the Stafford gambit in only 8 moves. So now my opponent decided to play d4, which he's giving up the queen, but trying to win a bunch of material back. And here I just take the queen. He plays bishop to f7, attacking my king and making it to where I can't castle anymore. And I play king to d8. Then he takes my bishop. So he's won some material back, but I mean, I have the queen and he doesn't, so I'm just going to be better. Now I take his knight, just trying to trade pieces. And when you're up material, one of the best ways to convert is just trade all the pieces, and then you're just left with the material that you're up. And that was basically my game plan. He took back with the c pawn, and now I played bishop to d7. Just covering up my king was basically my thought from any rook attacks. He played bishop to e3, and now I took the pawn on e4 with my queen, and now he gave me this check, and I just moved over to c8. He played rook to e1, attacking my queen, and it looks like I have a lot of pressure on me, which I do, but his attack is never getting through here, so I just took this pawn. He played bishop to e6, which honestly just made my life a lot easier because it helped me to trade pieces. So I took and he took, and then I just took another one of his pawns. And from here, it was basically just cleaning up the job. He could never get mate. Here I had this nice little trick where I took the pawn with check, and he should have really just moved the bishop back, but he chose not to. And I ended up winning a bishop with the fork. And from here, it was just all about conversion. I traded off the rooks, got it to where it was a queen versus rook endgame. And here this is another thing. Since I was up 3 pawns in an endgame, I was okay with trading my queen for rook. So he took my queen, I took back. But this is completely winning because now I just march my pawns on the queen side, as you can see. And I bring my king in, and there's nothing he can do. I trade these queenside pawns, and it doesn't really matter to me if those queenside pawns last or not, because over here, I'm going to win his 2 pawns and then march down the board and make queens of my own, which I end up doing, and then I just simply ladder mate him. So I hope y'all guys enjoyed this video and maybe learned something in the Stafford Gambit.